Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You are live with Endeavor Gaming. Tonight we are back with a new episode of Ready Weapons, having fun in some of our favorite temporal ships. Let's just go on ahead and have some fun. Here we are, back in Star Trek Online. It is great to see everybody on this very fine Thursday evening, more commonly known as Friday Eve, the day before Friday, the best day of the week in my humble opinion. How is everybody doing tonight? Great to see everybody in here. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? How are y'all doing? How have your weeks been? Get up to anything fun? Nice. And hello, Cuffs, and how's it going, Dewline? Great to see you, great to see ya. Hope you're all having a good time here. Hope the job search is going well. We're kicking off tonight's stream in our Kerala class Temporal battlecruiser here. I'm a big fan of this ship. It has my only working fire wheel build in it, and I absolutely love the hell out of this ship. It looks great, it flies great, it does a ton of damage. There's really not a lot to complain about. She's just cool. And yeah, I think I remember you bringing that up, Cuffs. Happy belated birthday. I don't know if you were in here the day of your birthday, but you were in here like a few days before and you had mentioned it. But happy birthday. But yeah, so we're in the Kerala class to kick it off. Fantastic looking ship, like I said. If anyone would like to check out that ship's visuals, I am putting the link up in both chats. The Kerala class video has already gone live with the rest of the bundle ships from the 15th anniversary bundle. I freaking love the nacelles on this thing. They are so sleek. The Phase 2 nacelles also look great. I kept going back and forth between them, and I ended up running with these mostly. But, I do still love the Phase 2 nacelles. They're just neat. They are neat. Plus, this thing moves. I need to compare this thing right against the Typhoon, because that's my other temporal battlecruiser. And I love the Typhoon, but it's got a not a firewall. It's got a CSV build on it. And right now, it's actually running the Breen Imperium weapons. I thought it'd be fun to try it out on those. I've still got my phaser build on it, but I really wanted to build with the Breen Imperium weapons, and now I also have a Polaron build which is good for endeavors, I guess. That's its main benefit. Also, cool to hear you're doing volunteer work. Hope you had fun with that. I think that was Rachel who put it in chat earlier. I should probably throw some batteries on this while I'm at it. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, here we go. Luncheon. Lunch. It's 8 o'clock my time, so obviously lunch has long since been over, but it won't stop me from thinking about food. I like food. Food is good. Starting off with an ISC, are we? Already.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase.
We'll get through this fast. Hi, Sir Boulevard. How's it going? Here we go. And that's fair. Always good when you need personal time to take some of it. I totally get that. Oh wow, they're taking this into an INC too. Alright, here we go. Other side. Oh, heavens. I might be cooked. Oh, this might be it for me. Never mind. I thought we were cooked there. Oh, we pulled it back.
He's dead, Jeff.
Oh boy. My ship! She's on fire, Captain! Ooh. Also, hi, Nick. You're just in time to watch me die. Because I did. But it's okay. I took the gateway down with me, so it all worked out. I have no idea why or how the board you got all its health back. Seems fair. Hey, Accessimir. How's it going? Welcome back. And thank you for the 10 bits. Joke's on you, I'm on fire at will. No beam overloads here. Very unfortunately, I might add. Yes, you have been. How's your exploring been going? I have taken a stop by Terror Dome for one of my demo record videos, and it took quite a bit of doing to get that video working in demo record. I will say there's a specific reason why the Dauntless is so high above the station. I was limited in my options, to put it mildly. Also, hi, Sir Boulevard. You've been everywhere. You've explored the entire known galaxy. That's a lot of planets. It's time for time. Ship. Wow, Nick. Wow. So mean. I'd look at your builds. But I understand. This thing is a lot like the other CSV build, except I slapped a whole bunch of Brain Imperium weapons on it, because I thought that would be a fun thing to do. I also got the Omni, thanks to 47 Alpha Tango. I'm a collector. Oh, nice! Have fun, Nick! I have jumped on the bandwagon of collecting some Omnis, and the Brain Imperium one was one I wanted for my collection, and now I have it. This is the only build that it is used on, but I do have it, and I guess that's what's important. Maybe. I guess, sort of ish. I'm not a whale, Nick. I've just been in the game for a long time, which means I've had lots of time to buy all of the things. Okay, look at all of the things that I don't own. You know, I kind of want to get a what's it called? Which ship was it? Oh, the Star Lancer tack. I want to get a Star Lancer tack at some point. I think that would be a funny thing to have. But yeah, look at all the ships I don't own. I have 2 Klingon, 3, 4, 5. I have like 5 Klingon ships. And then none of the rest of them. And I have even fewer Romulan ships. Besides the legendary ones, I don't think I own any real Romulan. Well, I have the Dyson one. And this is from a bundle. You might be getting your Star Lancer tack? Or are you going for the Polaris? I thought you were going for the Polaris. How many Fed ships am I missing? I mean, technically several. Like, there's a lot of Fed ships I don't own, see? There's a good list of Fed ships I don't have here. You have a Polaris. Do you have the Idris already? Oh, you missed the Idris. But you are going so you're going for are you going to go for an Idris then? And you're going to go for a Star Lancer? Gotcha. How much is the Star Lancer? Also, see, there's plenty of ships I don't own. There's plenty of ships I do own, but most of these are like, you know. I needed them. I needed them for things. I needed them. They were necessary. They were very necessary purchases. Oh, okay, the Star Lancer price isn't that bad. You know, it's not $2,000, so that's a plus. Though, I do a lot of, like, cargo things, so maybe getting the Star Lancer Max would be a better plan for me. The Star Lancer Max holds more cargo than the C1 and the Zeus, don't they? You were hiking to the Yukon, you were carrying a heavy load when it started Hank snowing, and Stompin' Tomcat crossed the road. What? Zeus is like 128, Max is 200 plus. Yeah, I mean, I have a Zeus. Oh, you mean cargo-wise? Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I do have a Zeus at the moment. I have a Zeus, I have a C1, and I'm thinking about getting Max. Oh! I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Also, I just saw somebody in there, so whoever that was, I'll bring it on the next one. Ooh, Vault and Snare on Elite.
Many of our forces are defending the new colony.
I do not know what that means. Little trick with Gray Market, Banu Merchantman. Oh. Also, hot take, the Typhoon is a better super capital ship than the Odyssey class. You get a C2 Holsey and Banu Defender as loaner. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I think that this is a better super capital ship than the Odyssey. Changed my mind. For strictly military things, the Typhoon is a much better starship. I think the problem is that the Odyssey was a better all-around ship. Typhoon got done dirty in the 2380s. Okay, say hi to Medic for me. You're jealous of the locks, Nick. You can admit it. I know you are. Everybody's jealous of the locks. Every time the Tholians knock my weapons, subsystems offline, I get very angry. I would like for them to stop doing that. That'd be great. Uh-oh. Ah! Ow! I blame Nick for my explosion. That was Nick's fault. All Nick's fault. Oh, what an unfortunate place to spawn at. Hi, Pundus. How goes it? Good morning. I'm going to be rebuilding my Edison class today, because it's a temporal ship, and I realize that it is hilariously out of date. And I haven't even switched into it yet, but I can't think about the last time I did anything with the Edison, which means it's probably time to do something with it. I'm flying in the Typhoon, and I just gave a hot take. My hot take is that the Typhoon was a better contender for the super capital ship program in the 2380s than the Odyssey class was. Starfleet was very much on the defensive after the first Contact Day massacre, and that would have made them want something much more like the Typhoon than the Odyssey. But alas, it was not to be. The Odyssey was more well-rounded, but the Typhoon would have been a much better defensive ship. Starfleet was too busy not trusting anybody at the time. If I let the wheel build it, I won't get a real build out of it, though. Have we saved all the ships? Cool. I'm not going to screw with those guys. They killed me last time. Just kidding. I don't learn from my mistakes, so I'm totally going to go face these guys down again. Because that's a smart thing to do. It is absolutely a skill issue. Wait, me not being able to build the Edison without the wheel, or Starfleet choosing the Typhoon? I would argue that they are both skill issues, just of varying degrees. I think Starfleet's skill issue was slightly larger than mine. Bum 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 bum. Oh, hi Gemini battleship. Hi Odo's flagship. What? Who spawned these in? Oh, I'm going to assume it's this person who is actually a Gemini character. Just a guess. And I can fly through this. I am Odo's flagship. There is a rule about putting your starship inside of someone else's starship. It's in the Starfleet Rule Handbook. If you need confirmation, you can just Google Star Trek Rule 34 for more information. Please don't do that.
It's worse than I thought.
Worse than I thought! See, he searched it without thinking. And now Slamek is forever scarred. Hi, Jem'Hadar warship. Even though I'm like 80% sure you're the heavy escort and not a warship. Maybe. I don't know. I have a hard time keeping all the Jem'Hadar ships straight. Which I should really be better at, given that I went through all of them like 2 weeks ago. So I should remember what all of them are. But I... Oh, hello, other Capitolians. Man, we're in Imperium weapons are pretty. I like the little yellow bolts that they have. Remember, space drifting is the only reasonable thing to do. When in doubt, space drift. Worst case scenario, you confuse your enemy a whole lot, and you can use that time to escape. Do I not have the voting console? Oh, I still do. I'm done. I just can't see or read. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Next group. Sonny, I think I've already done my daily progress today, too. I have. I've got 2 more days left on my event. And I assume my girlfriend also only has 2 more days left on her event, unless she skipped a day and I just didn't pay attention. Both are equally possible. They can have fun with those torpedoes. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not she's been doing the event every day. Though, I guess if she'd been doing it every day, she'd already be done with it. I haven't been doing it every day, but that's because I forgot. Pundus is trying to get me in trouble. Whee! I'm sorry, Tholian group. You happen to exist in front of my ship, and it means you have to stop existing. My apologies. I'm with the paint, I know. That's what's wrong. Well, sorry! I could log into her account, but then I'd see her inventory, and she doesn't like getting rid of things, and it would probably hurt me. She doesn't get rid of the random loot drops. Granted, my inventory isn't exactly organized, but I don't, I should stop talking. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory right now. Bye-bye. There we go. Now I have slightly less crap in my inventory. How's my salvage looking? I burned through all of it re-rolling things. I used to have hundreds of thousands. Now I'm down to 30k. Honestly, if anything new comes out, I'll probably end up burning all of it on a re-roll. I have a bad habit of not getting very lucky. Especially when it's re-rolling modifiers. Oh my god. I burned through like 50,000 trying to re-roll one weapon to crit 2x4 once. Oh my god! She knows my login info too. As far as I know, she's the only person who knows my login info. I hope. Oh, it's time to take on the capital ships, isn't it? Looks like Pact is already over there. I mean, I can probably answer that question for you, Rachel. I'm pretty sure that Pundus would beat you. I give that fight to Pundus. I also don't know how to PvP. I just fly past. But if I step foot in Karat, I will probably die. Bye-bye, Tholian flagship. Hello, Tholian flagship. Have some recursive shearing. Oh, I'm dying. Ah, haha. No, Pundus, don't break my starship, I'm sorry! Alright, to the Edison. But the Edison will be bad then. don't want the Edison to be bad. I want the Edison to be helpful. I also don't know what named the Edison. I want to say it's the Midorikawa. Oh, I was exactly right. That is precisely what it was. Very cool. No, it wasn't. I mean, I think the only reason why it was capable of going through it is because power creep is a thing. Oh, this build actually isn't quite as bad as I thought it would be. It's still pretty bad, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. Let me clean out my inventory so I can roll the things. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't take it into any pressing content. It would have gotten its ass kicked in Axiom. But the Ethereans are also dirty little cheaters, so, you know, there's that. Alright, let's get the wheels up. I think I've still got them open. Is the screen still set? Cool, it totally is. Spin.
Regeneration cycle.
Why? It doesn't... Where is it? I don't want to repair hull. I want to blow ships up. Fine. Do we have any special things? Oh, the wheel's gone. Where is the wheel? Fundus, the wheel's gone! The funny's wheel isn't working! Oh. I broke it. I did refresh the page! It got mad. That's unfortunate. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if I can salvage the page. Hang on. Alright, there we go. Closing the tab and reopening it. How do I do that? How do I do that? What am I supposed to do? This ship has no hangar bay. No, I don't have spawn. I have. Why? Gemini console. It's the Gemini console. I don't know what that is. Oh, gross. Why do I have this? The 2 Enterprise Fs one. Oh, Gemini device! That one. Yeah, I totally have that. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that it had gone on my bar. Oh, God. I've been pranked. Pundus got me. I forgot. I have a bunch of smart home devices. Evidently, saying Gemini over and over again is a really convenient way to get every single smart speaker in your house listening to you. I don't want your help! Well, I am now searching for consoles on my phone, so I hope you're happy. No, I don't want an Xbox. Yeah, but Sir Boulevard, there is a trade-off. I don't have to get out of bed to turn off my lights at night, and I am willing to sell a lot of things, including my own privacy, if it means I don't have to flip my light switch, because it's annoyingly at the other end of my room. Now I know what you're thinking. Endeavor, why don't you just move your bed to the other side of the room? To which I say, well, you see, my bed is big and I am lazy. That's about it. That's most of my justification. Oh, well, you see, in addition to being lazy, I'm also hilariously clumsy. So if I did that, I would be stubbing my toes on every single thing in my room trying to get out. Smart TVs are a sham. They suck. if you want all that goodness, get like a Chromecast streamer or something. Since you're already selling all of your private information to Google anyway, might as well get something out of it. The downside of smart TVs is that they, you know, do it because they want all of your information. Also, what are these little things flying around? Oh, they're work bees. I'm aware. Not what I meant to click. Ronnie might still be away. Alright, let's see this. Wait. Oh, hey, Fundus. I know one other thing I can put on to spam more pets. I have an engineer on here, don't I? One of you probably is trained in the thing. You are trained in the thing. First, let's put you there. And what is the new bridge officer ability called? Launch Federation, blah, 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 blah. So you start with an L, I assume. Yes. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Let's fly. Pop, lock, load. Let's go. Also, fair warning, Cyrus, there's a stream delay. By the time you sent that, I already had it on my bar. Oh, of course, I'm fighting Mirrorborg in this. That's, yeah, that's fair. Alright. Bring it on! Once we're out of this, I'm gonna rebuild this thing again. And we'll see what we can do with it. Are you happy, Pundus? We've got wheel things. We're gonna be spawning pets. God, I still remember how freaking cool it was to see the Gemini device in use in the trailer. The trailers we've been getting for bundles. They've been cool as hell. I like the 50th anniversary bundle video too. That one was awesome. It gave TOS vibes. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and point this out. I take my Lexington. I put some Valkyries on. I put the Typhon trait on. And I put the launch Federation mission scout ships ability on. Basically, makes my Lexington class into a carrier. I'm just saying, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Reminds me of a ship I know. No, no. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. No. No. My sheer fucking hubris! Alternatively, pundits, we could have just the coolest carrier odyssey. Imagine all the pets. We've got so much carrier stuff. We can have the coolest carrier.
There's a break in the incoming warp signatures. I have a short amount of time before more Borg arrive.
But you think the Typhoon is a better SCS than the Odyssey? So I'm hearing a Typhoon carrier. No, 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 no. I mean, okay. I'll be honest. If you did that, that'd be really, 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 really funny. But I say that the Typhoon is better than the Odyssey. The Typhoon is not better than the Yorktown. Because the Yorktown is already taking everything that worked about the Odyssey and makes it better. And then the Lexington is taking it up another notch. No, it is just in a straight race between the Typhoon and the Odyssey. I give it to the Typhoon. I don't think the Typhoon wins out over any of the other later Odyssey variants. I think the Typhoon is better than the Verity as well, but that's because I think the Verity is ugly. What would a Typhoon refit be like? Like a Type 7A type of Typhoon? Type of Typhoon. I wonder what that would be like. Typhoon 2 super capital carrier. But the real question is, does it have a monitor pod mounted on top of it? The only relevant question. Hanger pods give sauce, and sauce is delicious. Less memey Neptune class, super capital command battleship. That's a tongue twister. You know, it's really funny. So, God, it had to have been about 5 years ago now. A very early stream where I was just sort of coming up with ideas for starships that did not exist. I was theory crafting starships. I did have one for a tier 6 Typhoon battlecruiser. I called it the Maelstrom, though. This was long before, you know, like, Maelstrom torpedoes were a thing. But I had it called the Maelstrom class. I forget what kind of ship it was. I know it was a battlecruiser, but I forget what I thought the spec could have been. I might have said command. I don't know. I'm sure it was very far away from what we ended up getting. I didn't know much about ships then. Though, one that was very close. Val, who is in the server, had made a guess for a legendary T6 Valdor. And also guessed that it would be Temporal. And I mean, going 2 for 2 there. That was pretty wild. Calling a refit the Neptune because the console on the event Typhoon is officially called the Neptune Snare. So it's Odyssey, Neptune, and Jupiter. Ah. I was about to say we should have a ship called the Saturn class, and I remembered that that is also already a thing. 32nd Century has a Saturn class. Are there any other planets we don't have ship types for? I guess we don't have a Venus. We do have a Mercury class. Yeah, no, we do not have a Venus class yet. There is no Venus class. We also don't have a Uranus class, as far as I know. Pluto class when? Ow. There was a young lady from Venus. You love the new Akira upgrades are Armitage and Alita. Someone got the memo about naming them after anime. Yes! They have been around for a good long while, and I believe the last variant we got of the Akira line would have been the Matsumoto. Oh, the Roosevelt got destroyed. So yeah, we have the Armitage, the Alita, the Matsumoto. Am I missing any? Oh, the Thunderchild. Gotcha. Well, welcome back to STO. You are coming at a great time. There is a new mission called Axiom that is part of this overarching plot called Kings and Queens, and it is amazing. Highly recommend playing through it. The story has been insane. Also, we have gotten some pretty cool ships in the last few years. Not sure what you have been around for, but where to start on the things that we've gotten lately. So for one, there is the Heritage Starship Bundle, which included starships from other Star Trek games. So we got the Typhon Command Escort Carrier, the Achilles Miracle Worker Destroyer, as well as the Premonition Temporal Science Vessel. We recently got the 15th Anniversary Classic Film Bundle that has the Pioneer 2, based off of the Pioneer that was recently canonized in Star Trek Picard, the Ark Royal Class Carrier, the Corolla, which is a TMP Gagarin variant, and Bill Krause's Shangri-La. What if the last time I played there was still a subscription? Then a lot has changed. Now there aren't monthly subscriptions anymore. It is just the lifetime subscription, and I mean, wow, since the subscriptions ended, that's a good amount of content. Like 80% of the ships that are in this game were post that period. Well, we've gotten lots and lots of cool ships. The year before this one that I was just showing off, we got the 14th bundle that featured ships from the Battle of Wolf 359. So first we had the Atlantis class and its variant, the Challenger. The Awani class, its variant being either the, oh, not that one, either the Constellation class or the Cheyenne. We had the Chekhov and its variant, the Springfield. The Princeton, Pundus's favorite starship, and its variant, the Niagara. The Constellation, as I went over earlier, and then it also came with the Lafayette and its variant, the New Orleans. Oh yeah, we did finally get a T6 Typhoon in the game, which was freaking amazing. The year before that, we had the 13th Anniversary Terran Bundle, which included an upgraded version of the Aquarius as the Eagle, an upgraded Galaxy X called the Sirius, an upgraded, of course I'm blanking on what the name of this ship was called, blah blah blah, the Hestia in the Hydra, and an upgraded version of the Sutherland in the Monitor being a personal favorite of mine. Oh yeah, and I did not show the newly remastered thing of the thing. I should show the newly remastered thing of the thing, shouldn't I? That's in the Wolf 359 bundle. We have a new remastered ship in the Stargazer class. This has gotten a complete rebuild from the ground up to fit into Star Trek Prodigy's design language, and it looks absolutely incredible. That's another big thing that's happened in the last few years. We have gotten a ton of awesome remasters, many of which came from Pundus the Pando right here in chat. So thank you, Pundus. Your work has been absolutely incredible. Hornet-sailed ships are awesome. Oh, there's another big one. So, in the last couple of years, we have established this cool thing called the Khitomer Alliance, which is a alliance between the Federation, the Klingons, the Romulans, and the Dominion. And from that have birthed a lot of cool starships that mix different design elements from all of the different species. One of those ships you can actually see right in front of me, with this large and in-charge carrier named the Jarok. Oh yeah, we've also gotten the playable Dominion faction as well. Yeah, there's been a lot. And we've been getting these as anniversary ships the last couple of years. The most recent one, I am of course going to pull it up because I have absolutely no self-control and will use absolutely any excuse to show these off because, I mean, come on. Give me a moment because there's a lot of videos to scroll through to find it. It's been a busy year, so I've been very busy making videos. But it does mean I can show off this. I think I can show this off. Yeah, I can show this off.